Welcome back to the next episode of our Naga Alchemist of Ellie. Last episode, we working our way through dungeons slow and steady under the conditions of the crawl tournament rules. Today's, just to recap, this character's limitations are it's a Naga Alchemist. It has to be Quaz, Ellie, or Gozag. We wanted to do Gozag, but we hit our temple and there was no Gozag. And so we couldn't be Quaz, so it's Ellie. The bonuses are reach at the end of layer at XL 12 or less. So that means if you take a look to the top right, we're XL 9 at 99% to 10. So we're XL 10 and we still haven't even found the entrance to the layer. So at this point, we're really just trying to get in there and get down. And then we want to collect a rune with all base skills less than 11. And so we've capped all the things we're training at 10. And so we'll make that happen if we can. And then overarching everything is the weekly bonuses, which are 15 rune, full zig, which will probably be paired together if it ever happens. A Zot with less than XL 20, which is thematically aligned to what we're doing already. A win with less than 40k turns, so a turn count win, no layer win, which is not relevant to us today because we need to go to layer, and an aesthetic rune, which is getting a rune without using any potions or scrolls. And so until otherwise, this aesthetic rune is live, and this turn count win is live, and this Zot XL20 is live. And then if, you unlock, like if you're going to actually do the turn count win, for example, you don't do the 15 rune full zig day. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just trying to live. So anyway, let's keep it up. So like I said, we want to find our layer as soon as possible and then basically dive to layer 5 and then we can breathe again because our next cutoff is Zot before XL20. Which, I mean, most wins are like 23, 24, and so you do have to do some sort of slimming if you're going to hit that one. But it just depends on everything. Yeah. Anything to note? Obviously, we're not using scrolls or potions unless we absolutely have to. We're loving this short sword of speed. I mean, this spear is pretty cool, but we don't need the C invis. So essentially, it's a +5 spear of Elec in our fire. So I'll hold on to it in case I need to desperately put on fire res for a second or two. And we're really hoping to get some more training so I can start using that scale mail, which is a really nice scale mail. But it just kills our ability to use Mephetic and Olgribs for a bit, and so we don't want to abandon that idea. Cool. Right. Okay, that's a little too much here. I could Olgribs, but there's even the whites, and so I don't want to deal with this, and so I'm just going to go right back up and go down a different down. I don't love using these turn counts, but I do not want to engage there. Now, let me double check. Layer. Layer is live for D8 to 11, so we kind of have to do this. Which is the awkward thing. Okay. Can I Mephetic? No. Let's Poison Dart. Mephetic. Okay, I'm going to abandon this. I don't like having both of them at the same time, so we're really draining some of our moves here, but I'd rather just live my life. I don't have my boomerangs. Ooh, it's a cloak of something. Of invis. I'm not really evocating, but I'll hold on to it. Digging one, that's good to see. Let's go this way. Oh, I see. Okay, we're going to have to deal with this stuff here now, for sure. pull back. I'll jav, I suppose. Oh, yikes. Let's try to hit it from ranged. And one more Mephetic here, so he's stuck here into the Mephetic. And let's let it fade away. Oof. Okay, I'm going to pull back. I'm not in love with the bow guy just pelting at us. Let's get a little bit of health back. Not a full bit, but just enough to make this a better situation. And then now we can come in and hopefully take care of business here. Okay. Here's a ring. Not really what we're looking for, but that's that. A Lajatang. I love me some Lajatang, but not today. Let's try to go this way. I don't love wasting space moves, but we're here. Really hoping to get lucky, and we see our lair because we're already at XL10, 37 in, and still no lair entrance. This is an Olgrib's move here. I'm going to work my way back. Mephetic. Work my way back. Mephetic. This is not ideal. I'm gonna spit. Ooh. Okay, this is very bad. Oh no, guys. I think I have to abandon ship here with regards to potions and stuff. Yeah, dang. I basically should take my magic potion and then Mephetic and Olgrib's and hope for the best. So, Mephetic, Olgrib's. Alright, so guys, Ascetic Rune is not happening. It's a shame. But we lived, and I suppose that's okay. So now that Aesthetic is off the table, I should start trying to learn some stuff. I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, we're fine. Should have waited till I was at a stair, so now I know, and so now let's establish our curing and various other things. All right. So we've abandoned aesthetic. We're still trying to do our weeklies. I want my lair. So all that junk we were doing earlier, it's probably the bulk of this stuff. Lots of wands in this area. Let's grab them up. All right, well, lair's not here. I want to avoid whatever that is. Okay, it's just a Kiku temple altar. Okay, I'm hoping that that's a sign that we've got a layer over there. No. Oof. Kind of hoping to see some plants or something around you. Not in love with all of these, but I'm going to have to deal with them. Got a fly on me. Alright. Getting attacked in life and in-game. Okay. Sorry, I'm blowing it in the mic. It keeps landing right there. Okay, nothing like getting stuck in your own Mephetic. The annoying thing with trying to find your lair is that you can't, like, you know, like, I don't know if I've missed it or not. So I've got to be very careful and play like you know, you're kind of forced into clearing everything. Mephetic. Like, this might be Orcish Mines, I think, maybe? Can it be Orcish? It could be. Yeah, so like we found our Orcish mines. I would love to get my lair. I really don't have to engage with these guys, so I'm going to go down a different down. Although, ugh, these guys got in the way. All right, well, I have to trust that I've done everything here. I suppose down here. So I'm going to go downstairs now. Maybe I'll poke into here. Yeah. All right, we're getting real tight here. I mean, we're already halfway to 12 and we haven't even entered lair. If I had the ability to, I might even rev scroll, you know. But who's to say I even have a rev, you know? Is that maybe it up there? Is there anything I should learn right now? Nothing really well castable, unfortunately. It's crazy. Lair can be even D11, so it might not even be on this floor. And remember, I'm trying to do as much as I can without actually killing anything, if I can avoid it. And like this, oh jeez, I really didn't want to have to kill these guys. Ring of Fire, nice. Okay, cool. That's certainly better than what we're using right now. And I think the troll armor is even better than what we're using right now. It's just the same but better. So I think I'll drop that. I'll drop that. I'll put on the troll armor. Put that over the positive. Summon small animals. No thanks. Book of Sand. Ooh, almost XL. I'm not loving all of these caster types. back away. I don't want to deal with that. Down again. All right. Could this be layer? A lot of layer stuff. Let's back it out. There it is. Okay. So within, I have to basically full on dive as much as I can. So I'm going to full rest here because I can't risk. And I'm going to go for scrolls in case I can rev scroll. Oh, okay. I'm actually just going to full dive. I don't want his experience. Mephetic. Okay, he didn't follow. I have the stealth, so... Okay. Dang fly. He's my co-partner in this battle. Got him. Can't get by me. So remember, we're just... I mean, I have some breathing room. I can kill things, but I'd prefer not to as I dive down to layer 5. Nessos is so scary, I may even go to a different down. Oh, this is a lot of creatures. I wish I wasn't getting this many creatures simply for the experience part of it. Okay, so we're gonna have spider. Here's a down. I want to make sure I'm at least topped off so that if I have to do some emergency work down here, I can do it. All right, so we've done it. I stepped down here. I made it into layer 5. If I really am afraid, I could hold off here and wait for it to update. But I know if we take a look here, reached the end of layer, which is layer 5 at XL 12 or lower, and I am XL 12 or lower. And so now I need to get a rune with the max training of any one individual skill at 10. And as we can see here, we've capped off what we need to. And so now, other than that, the only thing hanging above us is the weeklies. Excuse me, still have a cough. Same day. Is 15 win rune, full zig, Zot less than XL or equal to XL 20, turn count win. It's not a no layer win, of course, and it's no longer an aesthetic rune win. And so we're gonna play as if it's a rune, a turn count win. And if this doesn't happen, at the same time you play these two things, and then if one or either of them, well, actually this one you can do and still do all of this, by the way. So basically, if this is still viable, we do it. This is our primary, and depending on how this resolves determines if we're going to 15 rune or not, and as well as the character itself. So far, it's not really a 15 rune character to me, but who knows? Especially with these god choices. All right, so now we can go back and breathe a little. What can I... Javelin. My caps lock? Oh, I'm caps lock. Okay. I know returning back kind of wastes some turns. But we delved very quickly, very far, and we still have plenty to do back in dungeon. Oh yeah, and him. So I'm gonna pull back. If I have to bring this guy up, I bring this guy up. And yep. Okay, so now we can kind of return back to the clearing. I don't want to necessarily auto explore. I should probably get out of the habit of that. I got all excited there for a second. I'm going to poke my head up. Did I skip anything? Not really. So we can just do D11. Okay. What's our time? We're about 30. So honestly, I should have capped it there, but I'll do a little bit more here. Just working our way around the core, what I perceive to be the outside. Is it worth now to put on, we're like so well casting here. Let's try this. Yeah, look at that. Okay, cool. So I love the troll armor, but we'll keep on. We'll hold it for a bit. I I don't want any more positive energy rings. Did I get a cold ring? No. That's weird that I know it, but I didn't. Maybe I walked over it at some point. Anyway, so now we're negative cold. We got to be careful about that. But otherwise, we've got some great resistances. No barding, no gloves so far. Yeah, okay. So this is one of those floors that has little, like, wings that go off to the side to nothing. So got to be aware of that. So if we're going to get to Zot in... sorry, I was distracted for a second here. There you go. In level 20 or lower, that means we need 3 runes before level 20 or lower, and then also have cleared depths all the way down. So what's our 3 runes? Well, it's going to be our branch runes, and we'll have to see what's our best choices at that point. Also, we should not be afraid of using Ulgrebs now. I mean, it's efficient for turn counts, and we don't care about XP necessarily. I mean, at the end of the day, if we have to abandon Zot less than 20, well, then we have to do that. But we're just playing the tournament as we see it. Okay, I don't need to kill him. So I usually leave at layer at clearing dungeon 11. So we're kind of still the same game so far. I suppose there's an opportunity to not do as much layer. But we do have to find our swamp and shoals, or it's going to be swamp or shoals. So we'll leave it at that for this episode. Yeah, we've gone a little long here. So this has been another episode of our Naga Alchemist. We were desperate to get to that layer level 5 before XL 12. We made it. That last level lasts a while, but yeah, it was tight trying to find this layer entrance. We technically got lucky because it could have been on 11, and who knows how 11 would have fared with our experience. And also we were quite lucky with the dive in layer. We kind of reasonably quick found downs all the way through it. It could have been real bad from that perspective. Yeah, so far so good. We've gotten let me see if I can refresh and bring it to the screen. Today, this is the weekly tracker. So you can see here, I'm community. I've got a unique kill. I've entered a branch. I've ended a branch. That's layer. Which also got me point number 1. And now we're working on point number 2, which is a rune with all base skills less than 11, which is fully under our control. There's no rush, technically, as long as you can facilitate it. And we'll see if our Zot or win count is the case, and go from there. So thanks for watching this episode, and check out next time where we carry on with some form of layer. We'll see how much we clear. Hopefully you're doing well in your tournament as well. Thanks. See you a bit.